This issue we are talking about now is very serious, and that is why many people inside and outside Nigeria are paying close attention to it. Everything started after strong comments were made concerning terrorism, foreign military action, and statements from a well-known Islamic cleric, Sheikh Gumi. Now, a Catholic deacon has openly called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to arrest him, and this has turned into a major national discussion. What happened is this. There were foreign military strikes carried out against terrorist camps in parts of northern Nigeria. These strikes were said to be targeted at armed groups that have been linked to attacks on civilians, communities, and places of worship. After these strikes became public, reactions started coming from different sides. Some people welcomed the action, saying at least something serious was finally being done to stop the violence. Others raised concerns, saying foreign involvement is dangerous and could create more problems for Nigeria. In the middle of this conversation, Sheikh Gumi made comments that did not sit well with many people. He questioned the effectiveness of the strikes and suggested that bombing alone cannot solve terrorism. He spoke about dialogue, local engagement, and ground strategies. While some people agreed with parts of what he said, others strongly disagreed. Many people felt his words sounded like he was defending or sympathizing with people causing harm, even if that may not have been his intention. Because of that, reactions became very heated. One of the strongest reactions came from a Catholic deacon who publicly accused Sheikh Gumi of defending terrorists. The deacon went as far as calling on President Tinubu to arrest and prosecute him. According to the deacon, anyone who speaks in a way that appears to justify or soften the actions of violent groups should be held accountable by law. This statement spread very fast and immediately sparked serious debate across social media and news platforms. At this point, Nigerians are divided. Some people are saying the deacon is right. They believe Nigeria has suffered too much from insecurity, killings, and fear, and anyone who seems to excuse violence should not be allowed to speak freely without consequences. These people are asking the government to be firm and send a clear message that terrorism, or anything that looks like support for it, will never be tolerated. On the other side, some Nigerians are saying arresting Sheikh Gumi for expressing his opinion would be wrong. They argue that freedom of speech must be protected and that discussing alternative ways to handle insecurity does not automatically mean supporting criminals. They warn that silencing voices, even controversial ones, could create more tension and mistrust in the country. This is where the issue becomes deeper. It is no longer just about one cleric or one deacon. It is now about how Nigeria handles sensitive conversations around religion, security, foreign involvement, and national unity. Many people are asking serious questions. Should foreign countries be involved in Nigeria's fight against terrorism? Can Nigeria handle its security challenges alone? And how do we balance security with free speech? As you are listening to this gist, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like this. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to you in clear and simple English. Now, let's talk about why this matter is touching emotions. For years, Nigerians have lived with fear. Communities have been attacked, families displaced, and lives lost. Many citizens feel frustrated because they believe the government has not done enough to end the violence quickly. So when any action is taken, whether local or foreign, emotions naturally rise. People want peace, but they also want dignity and control over their own country. The involvement of religion makes it even more sensitive. Nigeria is a country with different faiths living together. Any statement that appears to favor one side or excuse violence can easily be misunderstood and turn into anger. That is why leaders, especially religious leaders, are expected to choose their words carefully. The call for President Tinubu to act puts him in a very delicate position. If he acts against Sheikh Gumi, some people will praise him for being tough on security issues. Others may accuse him of targeting a religious figure unfairly. If he does nothing, some will say he is silent in the face of dangerous rhetoric, while others will say he is respecting free speech. This is not an easy situation for any leader. As this conversation continues, Nigerians are watching closely. People want to see leadership that promotes peace, unity, and safety for everyone, regardless of religion or background. Many citizens are tired of blame and arguments. They want real solutions that will allow them to live without fear. Please like this video right now and subscribe to the channel if you want more balanced and clear updates like this. Also share the video so others can hear and understand what is really going on. Another important angle to this gist is how foreign comments about Nigeria affect our image. When international figures speak strongly about Nigeria, it draws global attention. Some Nigerians feel embarrassed. Others feel relieved that the world is finally paying attention to their pain. But one thing is clear. Nigeria's internal issues are now being discussed globally, and that means our actions and words matter more than ever. At the end of the day, most Nigerians want the same thing. They want safety. They want justice. They want leaders who speak responsibly and act wisely. Whether you agree with the Deacon or with Sheikh Gumi, one thing is certain. This conversation shows how urgent Nigeria's security situation is and how desperate people are for lasting peace. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the call for arrest is justified? Or do you think dialogue should be encouraged instead? Please keep the conversation respectful. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. As this issue keeps unfolding, one thing that is becoming very clear is that Nigerians are no longer just reacting to events, they are reacting to years of accumulated pain. That is why statements like this one, whether from a religious leader or a foreign voice, easily trigger strong emotions. People are not just hearing words, they are remembering losses, fear, and unanswered questions.